Hi guys, this is Jerry. Welcome to the channel. Today we are testing the GWM Tank 300, the cruise control and a little bit other safety functions available. In this video, I'll show you all the things, how it works in real world traffic, in slow and high speed. I do apologize for the voice as I have a little bit flu going on at the moment. Hopefully it's not sounding too bad. First thing, let's talk about cruise control. You'll find the cruise control lever below the windscreen wiper switch underneath behind the steering. So there's quite a few positions you can go. Pulling against the steering is to set your cruise control at whatever the driving speed you have. Push it forward towards the engine bay is to cancel the cruise control or pause the cruise control. Going up and down is to adjust your set speed for the cruise control. And then you have an individual switch towards the steering column. That switch go up and down is to set your distance between you and front vehicle. So let's say if we cancel the cruise control for now, we want to set the cruise control, I'll just pull it back towards the steering. You can see it's set at 30. So if your driving speed is under 30, it will set at 30. If your driving speed is higher than 30, it will set at whatever the driving speed you were driving at the time. And to cancel the cruise control, two ways. One way is to push it forward, just like we explained. Another way is to press the brake. Very simple. To adjust the speed, since the speeds are going up, we can pull up. So one single click is to plus or minus 5s. That means 30, 35, 40, and so on. If you do want to increase a little bit faster, you can push and hold. It'll go 50, 60, and all that. When a vehicle in front of us comes to a complete stop, our vehicle will follow it to complete stop. I have not fully tested it to let you know how many seconds. Hopefully I can let you know in the comments or when I edit this video. But generally speaking, if the front vehicle stops for around 5 to 30 seconds, your car will automatically resume back to cruise control. You don't need to do anything. But if the front vehicle come to a complete stop and stayed way too long, if the front vehicle moves after stopping for an extended amount, that means you will need to resume the cruise control. There are two ways to resume. One way is to pulling the lever back towards you. That means it will set at lowest decay, 30 for example. Or you can just slowly tap the accelerator. The car will resume back to cruise control once the car goes into motion. Then you can release the accelerator after that. So that's pretty much how to use the cruise control when you're driving in a slow traffic or stop traffic, things like that. Whenever you set the cruise control, you'll always see this green light on the dashboard. If you change to the other views, for example, I'm going to do the guide view that's available on this high end, you have the indication on the left instead, just like that. Let's go back to classic view. Also, if you want to change the distance between you and the front vehicle, there are 4 distances to change. So you can go plus, that means you can see at the bottom, hopefully you'll catch. So we are now increasing to full distance, so you can see the gap is much larger than we have right now. The gap is dependable on your speed actually. It's not really a set meters number, so to speak. At low speed, the gap may feel small, but at high speed, your gap will feel much bigger. Anyway, let's decrease the gap so to 2 instead. And while you're driving, there's also another cool thing. You can override the cruise control speed. Let's say the cruise control right now is keeping me around 10, 15, things like that. I can still tap the accelerator. The vehicle will temporarily go out of the cruise control speed and allow me to overtake someone if necessary. Let's see right now, I'm gonna boost. You can see that small icon. It's adding a little bit boost on top of the icon. Anyway, that's just a small feature I found. Very interesting. You can see the vehicle adjust the speed, adjust its distance, all that with the front vehicle very well actually. There we go. Since it's less than 30 seconds, our car automatically resume back to cruise control. Again, I'm not doing anything, I'm not doing a boost or brake, the car do it automatically for you. I also really like how the vehicle identified all the lanes. I can even see the barrier on the side. As you can notice, we can see the clear marking and the gap marking, whatever you call it. I'm sorry, I don't know the wording on it. And ultimately goes again, so we don't need to do anything if the vehicle stops less than 30 seconds, I believe. Just like that. How easy that is in slow start traffic when you have something like this. Another thing we can talk about is also the blind spot detection. So you pretty much see on a lot of vehicles over the time. So on your blind spot there's a monitor over there. So the monitor actually see this car coming to you or coming behind you. Then it gives you indication on the side. There's quite a lot of assist. So first is while you're driving, someone is approaching you, it's going to give you indication. It's also giving you door opening warning, so in case you stop the vehicle and someone is actually crossing behind you, when you open the door, it's going to give you a warning, things like that. Next is if you indicate while someone is traveling behind you, it will give you some sort of notification on your dashboard through the speakers, a very small, gentle ping sound to let you know someone is actually behind you. Additionally, on this digital dashboard, it actually shows the indication at the bottom with the yellow, so the warning sign. That's really cool. I definitely love it because most of the time when we drive the vehicle, we try to concentrate in the center instead of watching the wind mirror all the time. So that's actually really good. And now if you can see us, if we indicate, you can see the sound. I do apologize of course, but I am going to write. Thank you very much. Alright, next, let's quickly talk about the lane assist and lane departure warning or emergency lane assist, depends on which one you select. To change anything on the lane assist, you will be able to go into the center, go to vehicle, then smart drive, then lane assist to adjust those things. I do believe they get switched on every single day, every single time when you start the vehicle default setting. In case you want to cancel that, just press obviously the screen to cancel. First thing is the lane assist. It just means while you're driving on cruise control or not on cruise control, just if you're going over the lane marking, over 60 km/h, the vehicle will give you a small adjustment on the steering. If you do go out of your lane marking without indicating, the vehicle will also give you a warning on the steering. If you don't like it, of course, you can take it off. Or you can also do warning assist only, so it's not going to give you a steering adjust. I'll be honest with you, this is not the best system in the whole car industry, but it works okay most of the time. Sometimes you could find it fighting against you, but it's not that bad in terms of the adjusting. You will see that on the dashboard, it will light up the right or left. You can see that adjustment as well at the same time. So if you're driving perfectly in the lane, it should not interfere with you. But since sometimes there are curve, shape, things like that, you may find the steering fighting against you occasionally when you go a little bit too close to the lane marking on the left or on the right. Just like that, you can see the steering balancing me towards the center lane. Anyway, that's how the lane assist works. In theory, I'm not gonna do a full extensive testing on these things since it's not safe to do that while we're driving in traffic. Anyway, it's not the best system in the planet, but it works in most of the cases. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching for all the tutorial videos on the Tank 300 for the cruise control and also the blind spot plus the lane assist. If you're interested in any other videos, do not forget to subscribe and like, that would be really helpful for the channel. As always, I will see you next video.